Today I'm going to talk a little bit about planning a successful tour. I toured around the United States from Portland, Oregon to New York, from Florida to Texas in the past few years. So I've been around, I've planned my own tour, I've been a part of another tour that's been planned for me. So I'm fairly versed in what it takes to plan a successful tour. I've been on a successful tour, I've been on unsuccessful tours. So I hope I can give you guys a little bit of knowledge on what you can do to best prepare for a tour. First of all, you have to ask yourself as a band or as a solo artist, am I ready to go? Or am I ready to get out on the road and go beyond a local shows or regional shows? One of these ways you can figure out if that is something that you're ready for. Are you full-time? Are you making your money by playing in your band? And to do that, you've got to be playing 10 to 20 shows regionally that you've booked for some money, and then getting out. And have you been playing 20 to 50 shows every 6 months? Are you playing 100 shows a year regionally? If you're saying yes to these things, you're probably ready to get out and do some national touring. Regional touring is fine too, and we'll talk a little bit about that. But for the sake of this thing, I'm going to be talking a little bit more about national touring and getting out on the road and doing this full time. Make sure you're ready to go. Make sure you can get off work if you're not a full-time band. Make sure you can take 3 to 6 months or 3 to 6 weeks, depending on what you guys want to do, to go out and do this thing. Take small steps at first, and then take the larger steps second. So start with a small tour, do 2 weeks, and then ramp it up the next year, or maybe in 6 months, do 4 weeks to 6 weeks or something like that out on tour. Make sure all your guys in your band are on the same page, ready to go and ready to kick this thing. Make sure you have some good merchandise, a demo CD or a regular CD that you've produced, t-shirts and hats and things like that. I'll talk a little bit more about that in the future, but make sure you guys are ready to go. Make sure you guys are ready to get out on the road. Do you have a good references? Do you have a good following? Are you guys really rehearsed? Have you guys gotten your show together? Are you guys ready to give your best out on the road? Some of the things to think about before you even start to plan a tour.